Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is Saturday, January 3rd at about 11:15. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to show you some results of Swing Machine and its ability to pick stocks. Now, it isn't random how it goes about picking the stocks. It's following a proprietary algorithm. But what you might be wondering is, well, Don, what would it have done for me? What might it do for me? Now, it's meant to be a tool to help augment your own interpretation and your own assessment, or maybe the assessment of your broker, and you use Swing Machine as an opportunity to look over their shoulder. So we're going to do a couple of things here, though. Let me show you what we're going to do. First thing is we're going to come in here and make sure that the purse is set to stocks. Usually it's set futures. So futures is false, stocks is true, and the purse is assuming $10,000. Now you may be putting in more money in your trades and you can put it in here. You may be putting in share count, and you may in reality just be using this tool as a stock picker, but then trading options, which you could do on an interval of your choosing. But today, we have an interval set at daily. So this purse, let me just orientate you. We'll pick Apple here. Apple is long 104 days ago. 104 days ago. By the way, let me also show you the date. So we'll come here and we will put in the date. Where is it here? I'm sorry. We'll come up here, data, show and hide plots, and we don't want to hide anything. We want to put the date in there. I crunched it down a little bit so that you could see everything. So here's the date. So here's Apple. It went long 104 days ago on August 6th at 4 p.m. And if you had purchased it at $213.25 with $10,000 and 104 days, a little more than 3 months, you would be up 27%. That is the idea. But Don, what is the overall performance? Maybe you're cherry picking this. So this is what we're going to do. Stay with me. Going to go to page. I'm going to number these. We're going to put in reference rows. And here now we have numbers. And let me scroll down and show you. Here's the S&P 500. It's going to be very close to 500 stocks. It's 504. And Swing Machine is long and short on both of them. So now maybe you don't want to short, right? So, but we will assume that you do. And let's bring in our random number generator. I think you know where we're going with this. And we're going to set this at 504. And let's spin. Here we go. And we're going to pick, or we're going to let the random generator pick 5 stocks. Number 449. So let's scroll down and we'll record this, and you can do it too. And let's look at 449. I don't know of any other way to randomize this. So there you have it. It is, the symbol is TSCO. Swing Machine went short 70 days ago, and you would be up, let's write it down, 12.34%. But I'm going to write down the money, $1,136.88 on a $10,000 trade or investment. In this case, it would have been short. You get the idea? All right, let's do it again. Let me find the randomizer. So we're only going to do 5 of these. You get the idea. And let's remove that choice and let's spin it again. We'll do 5. And if ever you want to do this live with me, trying to number 347. All right, so let's go get 347. And what do we have here? 347. All right, so in this one, it was a long, and it lost 275. That's a loss. 275.97. All right. Now let's go get the next ones, or the next few. Here we go. Let's remove this. Let's get number 3. Oops. Random number. I got to spin. 51. So let's go get 51. It was a long 98 days ago, 2,112.24. All right, that was number 3. Now let's go get number 4. Remove this one. Let's spin again. Then what we'll do is we'll add them up and calculate a return on the 5, which would be $50,000. And let's go to 308. Here's 308. It also was a long, but it lost $170.93. And this is one of the beautiful things about Swing Machine, is that it keeps the losses generally pretty small. You stay with it. Let's remove this. So we got 1, 2, 3. This is number 5. This will be the last one for now. We can always do more. So be sure to follow us for free, and we'll do this periodically to try to. Now, our stock picking is not random, but we're trying to randomize the results. So now let's go get number 370. And what do we got for 370? 370 is a long 14 days, 295.02. Okay, so if you've written them down, I'm going to pause here for a moment, add them up, and give you the results. Okay, so we just did that. Your net for the 5 trades, utilizing $50,000 in capital, $3,097.24. Long and short. Now, you could have chose to waive off the shorts if you wanted to and just take the long trades. Using that amount of capital, your percentage return is 6.1. 6%, rounded off. And that was in approximately, I think the oldest trade was maybe 90 days, 100 days or so, thereabouts, as an example. Folks, I'm Bagger Don at Stock Market Caddy. What we are doing is not random. It isn't. We're systematic, algorithmic, mechanical, and robotic traders. We trade intraday. We trade daily. We trade for a few weeks, and we can use these tools to make investments. What I just showed you was a randomization pick so I didn't cherry pick, right? Because I could have, right? I could come up here and show you and cherry pick some of these big ones, but I didn't do that. And Swing Machine doesn't get them all right, as you just saw. But what Swing Machine does better than any human is that Swing Machine will keep you out of trades, will keep you in trades for much longer than you ever thought, and it can also keep your losses small because it has no ego. It isn't trying to be right. It will kick them out. Do you have the discipline to follow a discipline and to execute? If you do, be sure to visit stockmarketcaddy.com. We provide our mentees, we're a mentor, we provide our mentees an education, and we will provide you these tools. Our annual members get all of these tools and more on their own desktop so that you can populate Swing Machine with the stocks of your choosing, the markets of your choosing. Monthly members get to see these tools every night, where they're chock full of trading and investment opportunity. Happy New Year, everyone. If you are getting it done with whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. If you're not, be sure to visit stockmarketcaddy.com and or give us a shout. Thanks.